What a way to start a video. Just got my last rod in, literally just put it on the rest and my first rod shot off. And I have a nice little common in the net somewhere. There we are. So I am just going to get my rod back out and then we'll have a look at it. Oh, it's a bit lively. I've just been resting a bit while I sort my gear out and get my rods back out, but yeah, not bad for 15 minutes fishing. There we are. Lovely common, about 14 poundish, something like that. Not at a guess about 14. In cracking condition, these fish. They don't get hammered on here, so they're all in pretty good condition. Hopefully they'll stay that way, but yeah, lovely. Got me rods back out and caught that on a pop-up actually on my new rigs. I've come down here to try some new rigs, be honest. Come on, before I do a night somewhere. There we are. Belter. Absolutely buzzing. I think I've got about 5 hours. It's probably 6 o'clock-ish now, but got about another 4 hours of fishing. I'm going to fish half an hour into dark or an hour into dark, depends, but worth coming now. So hopefully see if we can get another one. Might be the kiss of death, yeah, don't know, we'll see. Done this before, caught one in the first half an hour and I sod all else, so we'll see. Let's get it back. Well, that was a good start, wasn't it? About an hour into me fishing now. I've just come down my local water. It's Tuesday night, come straight from work. Like I just said, I'm going to fish into dark, maybe an hour, half an hour. See how it goes. I've got a few hours left anyway. Just got all my rods are back in and everything. Just trying some rigs out, as I just said. I'm trying to combi rig out. I did use it once last year, but I don't know why I didn't carry on using it. But anyway, just wanted to change, wanted to go back to my helicopter rigs. I was using inline leads and fishing quite a few silty places, and I just didn't feel comfortable using the inlines. I know I could have put a light one on, but I want to go back to my helicopters but use tubing, so I'm using a new rig, or new setup now. Just helicopter but on tubing instead of lead core, and like I say, combi rig with a bit of fluorocarbon and then supple braid at the end. So I was just trying that really, caught that on a pop-up. I popped one of my rods up, just basically the length of a hook and a little bit more, and that was just gone. So yeah, well happy. And I'm on barbless hooks as well. I'm trying barbless hooks because a couple of the places where I'm going in the future are barbless hooks. So just trying to get my confidence up and seeing if the rigs work with barbless. So I've just had that one, it didn't come off. That's a good start. So anyway, I'm gonna have a rechuck in a bit. I'm gonna make up some sticks, PVA sticks or something, or some mesh bags, and just chuck them in next. Chuck them in. I literally had that one, I cast in, put about 4 or 5 boilies round it, just threw them out because it's only underarm chuck, and before I got my third rod, probably 15 minutes, it's gone. So hopefully we'll get a couple more anyway. I'm not expecting that much, I'm only here for a few hours, so another fish would do me. So hopefully, usually as it goes night time you catch on here, and with it being red hot tomorrow, I thought I'll get down here tonight before the temperature creeps up, and then you've got no chance unless you fish off the top, which you can't do on here. So this is why I'm here tonight on a Tuesday. So anyway, let's see how we get on. So this is basically the rig that I'm using on all 3 rods, except for the right one's a pop-up one, which I just caught, but it's exactly the same rig. It's just I've extended the putty along there so it only pops up a little tiny bit. But anyway, so that's basically the rig. It's some some tubing, helicopter style, and then all I've got is a bottom bead and a slidey top bead just to stop it lifting up on the cast up the line. That's basically it. Bit of fluorocarbon and then some supple braid and then a boilie. So that's basically on all three rods, just different coloured boilies, different flavours, trying 2 different flavours. So that's basically it. I'm going to get this out now, stick a back lead on it and then see what happens. So this is the rig that I caught on. It's pretty much exactly the same helicopter rig set up, only a light lead because I come down the other day just flicking it against bubbles, so I wanted minimum disturbance. So I never got a chance to swap it, be honest, so I'm going to leave it on. Fluorocarb and then a multi-rig, but the only difference is on this one is I've got a bit of putty there. Like I've made it like long from the stop knot so it doesn't slide, because I hate it when it starts sliding around putty. So I made it long, so basically all it does is just pop up that little bit. So, and that's where I caught on, just because I'm in some, like under some leaves and that, I think, so I just wanted it off the deck a little tiny bit. So that's all I've done. That's the only difference. The other two are bottom baits. So yeah, I'm just going to flick this out now and put a little bit of PVA mesh on, see if we can nick another. Come down yesterday for a little walk round between the rain, because I was going to fish it yesterday, but it didn't stop raining until about 6:30, so I couldn't be bothered getting drenched for a couple of hours fishing. So I come down for a walk once the rain stopped, and it was fizzing up everywhere on here. Where are we? All around here, all around the lilies, everywhere was fizzing up down this bottom end, and also around the back of this tree type thing, the other end in the lilies. It was bloody fizzing up everywhere, and I've come down today and I've not seen a set of bubbles yet. I've been standing here watching for about half an hour. I've not seen anything. Typical. I can't moan, I've caught one, right, but they were proper at it yesterday. I don't know, it's because it was raining and it was dull and dreary. They were ripping the bottom up, but anyway, still got a chance to get another year. Fingers crossed. Time's getting on a little bit now. I'm just watching the water. There's a bit of quite a few silvers topping, quite a lot of roach and stuff, but since the sun's gone behind the trees anyway, roach has started topping. I have seen a couple of little bubbles coming up and stuff, but nothing like yesterday. Yesterday it was Fizz City. It's like an Alka-Seltzer some places, but yeah, it's just not happening tonight, fizzing up. So I've had a couple of little liners on my middle rod, but that doesn't mean anything. Could be just something milling in front of me rod tip, I don't know, but yeah, very quiet now. I knew I was going to give it the kiss of death. Saying that, when you think about it, I've only been fishing for 2.5 hours. I go overnight sometimes and get nothing. Then I come for a 5-hour session and expect to bag up. It just doesn't happen really, does it? So anyway, I'm going to give it at least another 2 hours. So it will be dark when I pack up, I think. It's a nice night, so I may as well make the most of it. And I'm only down the road, so even if I pack up at 10:30, I'm packed up and home for before 11 o'clock. So may as well make the most of it while it's dry and stay here. So let's see. Let's just see if we can bag another. I'm hoping my middle rod goes off, to be honest. On the edge of the lilies. There's definitely fish in them lilies, but I can see the lilies moving around and the odd little head popping out, but nothing's getting down on the munch yet. I've not put much bait out, obviously, because I'm only here for a few hours. Just put like 15 boilies out or something like that, so they've not got that much of a selection to choose from. Anyway, let's see if anything happens. Well, nothing much has happened. I knew it was going to be the kiss of death, getting a fish early on like that. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, it's going to be dark in what, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. I know I don't look it on the camera, but it is going dark. I just got a couple of liners on one of my rods, so I am going to stay a little bit long. I'm going to give it 11:15. I think I'm going to give it to 11:15, pack up, and I'll be home for 11. So, yeah. There's a few bubbles just started coming up, so I'm hoping just to nick one more fish. I'm hoping for one more, so I'm going to give it another 45 minutes and see what happens. Yeah, it'd be nice to get another one. Well, would you believe it? It's 11:05. I'm literally, everything's on the barra. I brought one of my rods in. I was just bringing my second rod in. I just swung it in. As I swung it in, my alarm beeped on my third rod. I thought I caught the line with my second rod. Next minute, pulled tight, my rod was bending round, and I've got one in the net. So I've caught in the first 15 minutes and the last 5 minutes. So I've literally got a little one in net. I put all my unhooking mat and everything away. So I'll just lift it up. I'm not even unhooked it yet or anything. So only a little one, but where is he? There he is. Hang on, let's undo me rod a little bit. The line's a bit tight. That's better. So I'm not even well, let's have a look anyway. I'll have to put it on the mat anyway to unhook it. Only a small one, but I'm not going to get all my camera stuff out and hold it up and that, but there you go. Nice way to end the vlog. Literally 2 minutes to go, just about to reel my third rod in and it ripped off. So there we go. A little bit of an angry fight on it. It was trying to get under trees, but yeah, got him out. So alright, just going to unhook it, put my stuff away and get off home. Right, see you next time on the bank.